Well, good morning. It is bright and early. Let's see if I can turn it a little bit. And I am headed to the venue to meet the HVAC gentleman to see if he can solve our problems and get us some heat in the venue. So when we get there, we will see what the temperature is, because I'm very curious. Why did that person slow down? This is the 2-lane road. Oh, there's like some kind of equipment in front of them. I thought they were turning. And we'll see what the temp is, and then I need to get busy. And my mom is coming back over today. We'll finish up the majority of moving and shaking and shuffling and pricing. And then I have tomorrow to finish up any loose ends, and Dave will be there sometime. Oh, I'm used to getting up really early, but I'm not used to like getting my shower in, getting ready, and hitting it hard. So I haven't had enough coffee yet. I don't really know much else. So, oh, I do have one thing. It's a question for all of you. And I'll probably bring this up again on one of my live sales. But I'm thinking about doing 2 different things. So I'd like your opinions. And I might as well talk to you while I'm driving, because I have nothing else to do. So the first is, I am thinking about doing an occasional. I've been thinking about it. I started to put it together, and then I was like, I don't know. And I mentioned this, I think, on one other of my videos too. But I'm thinking about doing some drop sales. And if you're not familiar with a drop sale, it's basically I record it like I would one of my tutorials or any of my other videos. And then all of you who are subbies can watch it at any time you want. But I'll offer up X amount of items with a price. And then, you know, you put in either the name of the item or a number or whatever. And that way, people who live much farther that, you know, for example, folks that live overseas, I've got some people that like to watch the videos, but they don't get to bid because it's nighty-night time for them. So I thought that might be kind of fun. And I just got to work out a few things. Like, I need to figure out how long do I leave it up. I should probably go watch some people that do drop sales and see how they do that. That would be a good idea. So that is one idea. And then the second thing that I am working on putting together, I just started it. I've got the envelopes ready, but I'm thinking about doing a little challenge and just mailing envelope size items out with some surprise goodies. They won't all be probably exactly the same. I mean, I can get them as close to as possible, but I thought it would be fun to do a lot of my really old vintage, some new, but some old vintage pieces, and a lot of things from what is similar to what I put together for mystery boxes, with all of the old ephemera. And then just do a little challenge saying, okay, you get X amount of items and then create something with it. And if you have a channel or Instagram, you can post it on there. And then if you want, as a part of paying it forward or random acts of kindness, do some happy mail to the people that you know and love and send some things out to them and pay it forward. So those are my 2 ideas. This is what happens sometimes. I start thinking about, I have an idea, then I start to like really think about it while I'm driving. And there you have it. It's the way my brain works. So let me know what you think. Okay, now it's getting way too hot in here. Whew. Yeah, well, probably. It was at 80. I think I'm anticipating freezing. I've got my gloves. I got a hat. I have Carhartts in the trunk. I really hope I do not need those today. I've got very unattractive but very warm clothes on today. So I hope I don't see anybody I know. Hey, it's all about survival, right? And we're going to get busy. So let's see what the temperature is when we get to the venue. I'll be back soon. What a beautiful morning. All right, let's see how cold it is inside. Okay. Same as last night. Well, actually, they moved the number. It was 44 and 66 when I got here. So they are here. All of the equipment is outside, so they're outside looking at it. The loft. All right, I'm gonna get back to work. Well, it appears I don't have a shortage of vintage linens. So it looks like I'll be adding those to my live sales. It's full. I knew I had this. We used these when we did our farm to table events, and yeah, so I've been collecting them for a long time. Well, that'd be fun to go through. Okay, so here's a little lesson about checking what you got before you just discard it. So these plates, you know, not my style. They're called Italian Villa. They are by hand painted, dishwasher safe by Gibson. So I looked them up because I was like, well, there's a lot. And replacements, so if you had a set and you broke one, those are like $21. But each plate sells probably around, has sold on eBay and Etsy for around $5 to $8 a piece. Would I have known? No. What am I going to price them at? That's my conundrum, because I need them to go and I do not want to get stuck with them. So I might do a separate listing for these. If they don't sell, I'll put the details on about them here. And then if they don't, I'll do a separate listing. If they don't, I'm going to part ways with them. So the other thing that I found, and a couple things that I haven't researched. My mom has used some of these for display, but these are silver plated Oneida 99. They're older. This exact model goes for about 20 to 30, or has sold for about 20 to $30. Some of them go upwards like 80 to hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of dollars. These are not it. But here's where my lesson comes true. So this whole tote was full, and I had several others that I had in the kitchen here that we actually used for parties. And when we did our last kind of upgrade remodel, I sent them all to Goodwill. So look at what you got before you get rid of things. And like all this glassware, I don't know. I mean, those are cute, but it's clear glass. So I'm going through this and getting it all on the shelves, and I'll check a couple of things and then we'll just go from there. Telephone, not so much. But I still have that box. I'm not going to unbox those. Those I think are all the same. And then those up here are all the restaurant ware. So I need to check that out and see what it's all about. But there you have it. Tip for the day. That looks super cute.
Well, I'm trying to find some things that could be little vignettes for two people. The love theme.
Love theme. The love shack.
Love shack.
Are you moving these?
Oh, no, I haven't even started this table.
Oh, it actually looks cute.
Well, you did that.
Well, I just put it there.
Unloading it, but I hadn't worked on that one yet, so.
I wonder if there's a place for all of, like you have this little set here.
I want the cups for that.
Well, I don't have cups for that.
Maybe I could find something for napkins.
I got blue napkins. Well, you know what? You could probably use a couple of the placement. Or maybe these are napkins.
Oh, you know what I could use?
These are napkins.
With the blue.
They go with the blue
You
thing.
know what I could use, but some of the words are not very tasteful. Those cute little spoons and forks that you have in the other.
Oh, yeah, you can use those.
Are you sure?
Pinkies up. Beep.
Pinkies up.
All right, I'm going to show up. I want to go back to this.
Around?
Take it out. Take it out.
Oh, it's a head. Oh, honey, that's how I used to wear my hair.
That's Eric's. He goes, you showed your mom that yet? I said, no.
What's Eric doing with this?
I don't know. He had a friend who was a cosmetologist, and she...
He doesn't have a blow-up body to go
I
with,
don't
does he?
think so. All right, I'm going to let Mom continue to do her thing. I get my styling ability from her. But I think we're going to walk through. I think we're pretty good, don't you, as far as everything's out. The flow seems good.
Yeah, I think so. The only thing I'm not concerned about it, but we need more room around this hammock.
Well, let's make sure that hammock gets sold fast.
Well,
You got to be a good salesperson.
I'll demonstrate and take a nap.
There you go. Perfect. And then and then we got to price it all,
Oh,
which I think is pretty much up to me, isn't it?
it is, because guess what? Mama already priced her stuff where she came.
Yeah, well, she brought all her stuff before. That looks cute. So these little things that I have, I'm talking to you, Mom, but I got to figure out how to price these and how to advertise them as the party in a cubby. Party in a cubby. And I'm just going to do one price on it, and then
Oh, I would too.
you get it all.
Yeah.
But see, some people just
Party
don't.
shack.
Part- they-
Sack.
Some people just don't have a vision. Like,
Yeah, but
they-
it's all there. The vision's there. What more do you need, really?
well,
I think most people can work around those.
okay. All right, so this is good. Oh, the other thing I don't really like, Mom, is that dust ruffle that is all wrinkly and it's not getting unwrinkled. I just stuck it there and I don't like it, so
Well, we're either going to have to take it home and iron it, or
no.
fold it up and put it in a bag.
I like the idea of folding it up and putting it in a bag. Okay. Oh, this is what I was going to show you. So we still need to get an air mattress for that and make that bed up. And then you're going to make the other bed over by the lockers up.
Yes.
Okay.
Since we get a mattress up.
There's already two mattresses over there.
On that one, I thought.
I'm talking about the lock.
The bed,
Yeah.
but I thought you wanted.
I want you to do that one too.
But we need a mattress.
I got to get a blow-up mattress. So this is all the stuff that came out. I did not want to have all this glassware. But it is what it is. But yeah, I think the flow is good. This is my favorite. Mom did all of this. Although I got to sweep. She made a big old mess. Got a little cleanup here. Look at this. We'll do some close-ups. And we'll just do a whole... Look at you.
Creative minds are rarely tidy. It's one of my art teachers told me years
Well.
ago.
Your daughter must not have picked up on that. This is cute.
And to quote your daughter's 3-year-old self, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit.
Hey, I'll take the free help. Those little tables, there are 3 of them. They were here. They were here with the place, but they're super cute. This turned out adorbs. Adorable. And don't tell, but I think I'm going to keep this. Don't tell Dave. See, I like what you did with putting all the stuff in there, so... Do you think I should just sell the whole... I mean, if it were me, I'd want to buy it just like that.
Well, it's just hokey-okey. It's not florist
Yeah.
style.
It's super cute. Need a window? She was over here yesterday pounding those. That wood is like almost... I don't know how you got those nails in there. because that wood is, oh my goodness. There's the tree. By far, this is the best staged part of the whole sale. And we made another Princess in the Pea bed. Just so we have some soft lines. Well, I only have 5,000 pillows. I'm not liking how that looks over there on those sofas either. They're just kind of thrown on there.
Needs a little fine tuning.
Yeah. Okay, and then, so there's plenty of room. We'll have them enter here through this door. Right? Yes. And then I squirreled a long time ago, and so I don't know what I was doing over here. I'm sure I have probably a big mess. Oh, I had a one rack of books left to price over there on that wall over here. So these are the little, I decided I'm not gonna type everything up and print it out like I normally would do. This stuff needs to go to my car. And then Mom's gonna do this with some bedding. I think we're good. I moved that rack there, but I don't know if I wanna keep it there. I got all the little kitty stuff done. Oh, I have still some things over here that I can move because we didn't need them. I've been keeping all the boxes, so if somebody needs to put all their stuff in it. I told them to bring boxes with them, but I mean, I'm not gonna throw them out. I might as well keep them. This is very cozy. I have a feeling this is gonna be a little busy in here, and it's not a huge room. Well, people just have to take turns. All right, I'm really happy with this. On we go. We need to take a lunch break. Well, I'm done. I got finished at like 2 o'clock, I think. And I am extremely tired. I worked till 8:30 last night and then went home and I could not fall asleep and didn't fall asleep till midnight. And then got back up and did it all over again. But I am here. It is all done. Dave is here. We are all ready to go. He's out putting signs out at the moment. And I think we're in great shape. I got all of his directions, so he knows what to do. So we're gonna have a checkout station on this side of the venue and then another one in the bar area on that side of the venue. And he's manning that today. Actually, he doesn't know, but he's manning that all weekend. So I think we're set to go. I'll do some, maybe some quick time lapses. Maybe I'll do a couple little pop in here and there throughout the weekend, and I'll let you know how it goes at the end. So we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. My chauffeur is driving me to the venue. So we're off for another day.
I did not know we were going to be speaking British all morning.
Well, perhaps we will, darling.
I got the truck out of the garage and it is warm in here now.
Yeah, it's 9 below. And it's cold.
It's warmed up to a balmy 1 below now.
Well, that's probably with the wind chill. I just heard it on the radio when I was
Good day
waiting.
to go sail.
Yes.
Sailing.
So last night went really well. It was just Dave and I, and we were only open just from 5 to 7, for the regular hours. And I had some of my locals stop by earlier, so that was kind of fun. I got to see some friends. We had a great crowd last night, didn't we?
It was a good amount of people, more than I expected on a Thursday night, and everybody was very friendly, and pretty good turnout and pretty good sales. I was happy.
Right.
Yeah.
So, and of course, you always know when you do it the first night, it's mostly people that have seen your post, your pictures, and they probably have seen something they specifically want. So we had a lot of people asking for specific things, so that was cool. So yeah, we'll see how today goes.
It was kind of fun too because I learned a few things.
What'd you learn?
Resellers, I didn't really know that was a big thing, and I don't know, the other thing.
He's only been watching my videos for how long, but
I know, but yeah, I just don't pay attention. And how many people craft? That's like unbelievable to me. There's more crafters than there are woodworkers in the world.
You know what I think? I think that you should do a video with me, and I will give a tutorial, and you can do the work.
Fine, I can do that.
What do you want to do?
Something fun.
Everything we do is
Something
fun.
that I will like when I'm done.
That you can hang in your office and be proud of.
Yes.
I can hang on the refrigerator for you.
There you go.
There you go.
Yes.
You can make a journal, and then you could write in it.
I've quite a few of those, but another one never hurts.
You can make an art journal, and you could use, instead of writing, you could just use pictures, like a glue book.
You've seen my writing and drawing.
So maybe a glue book would be a good alternative.
Okay. Cut and paste.
You have doctor's handwriting. Actually, it's not that terrible. I mean, it's not good, but...
Just depends on if I try or not.
Yeah, so it's really cold, but we're hoping to get a good turnout today. And, gosh, this is the shortest day that I've worked all week.
Wow.
Yeah. It's like a regular business day.
Well, you're kind of looking really good. Did you post a video of the setup or anything? So people
Oh,
can
yeah.
see it?
I did on Instagram and a little short on YouTube. And then they saw the vlog last week. So, you know what? I don't think I did a vlog of everything all finished, but they got the general idea. It's pretty good. And then...
One last night that's on Facebook Marketplace. Just
Oh, look at
a 1
you.
minute walk around. And
Look at you, Mr. Marketing and Development.
Yeah, I have another job now.
I know. I got that covered. You don't... I don't...
Well, I can take it down.
No, you leave it up.
Okay.
So, yeah, we have about 10 more minutes to go until we're there, and then we'll hit the ground running. And my arm is getting tired because I don't have the mount to my phone, so I think we will call this.
There's one right there.
It's not hooked up. We'll take a time out here, and then maybe I'll do a time lapse because I didn't do one last night, so we'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Good morning. Well, we are back. Dave just dropped me off to go get some coffee at Scooter. So I thought I would give you a quick little tour of what I did yesterday when we had some downtime. That was something I did not do in getting ready because I thought I'm not going to overwhelm myself. But I wanted to get this cleared out so I have a place to put my things for my live sales and just get it all neat and tidy. So Mom helped me get rid of more stuff and price it and put it out. And I'll turn it around and give you a tour. So here we go. All right, so here we are. This is the storage room that we use for most of the party items and decor, but I've been able to clear a lot of that out. So we still have the liquid candles and the chocolate fountain and things like that. And then that's just silverware and things as such. And then down here, well, I cleared off most of that. So I'll bring all these baskets in and put them on there and just have them open for now. And then this is all party stuff, and that was in my office area, which I think I'll take everything out, and I might use that to put things in for my sales, and then it's just in one little spot, and I'll take it home with me. Because I don't have Wi-Fi here, I can't do live sales, so it's fine. That is a box that needs to go home with me, and then these are, I don't know what's in there. But everything on these shelves, I'll show you a little closer, are things that I'm probably going to sell, and all of these things on the very top are things that I'm going to keep because I use them for centerpieces and such. But I wanted to show you. I told you guys I have a lot of milk glass. Now, I figure a lot of people don't like milk glass, but for me, it goes with every style of, not style necessarily, but every type of decor, every season, every holiday. And you know what I figure as well is if the Titanic can have a milk glass rotunda in the ceiling, I can have milk glass. And I know that I've been collecting it for a very long time. And I especially did when it was really cheap. Like all of that behind these little mouse banks are all goblets and cups and serving pieces. And they just make stunning centerpieces, you know, adding greenery or whatever you want. So that is my, well, that's my collection minus all of the stuff that I have at the acreage on that I use for my storage in my little craft area. And then I do have a lot of the green, a variety of makers. Like, I don't know, does this say, it doesn't say who this is. I don't know, I can't think, it's too early yet. And just some other little pieces and things that I like. But then I have all of, like, racks. I've got the hobnail. Let's see, is this isn't the hobnail, but all of those. And I love to use them, but I don't think I need that many anymore, so I'm probably going to sell a lot of those. All of this stuff is... Okay, so let me tell you a story. All of this is for sale. So I had an auction pickup, and Dave went to get it. And it was just one little box, and it had these, this, my little frozen Charlotte, and then these were in there. And I looked at them, and I thought, I saw these first, and I'm like, well, I didn't buy those. So anyway, I called, and the girl that manages it, I know. And I'm like, hey, I got to tell you, I didn't get what I was supposed to get, but I got all of these. So somebody's probably looking for them, but they're not mine. So that was weird. So she refunded my money. Apparently she didn't know where my item was. And she said, just, you know, bring these back. I'm like, well, somebody's probably looking for those things. But they're not mine. And then this is all craft stuff. So things that we did for kids camps that I did keep. Things that we did on girls' nights where we would make crafts and such. So it's not, there's not a lot, but, you know, I've been dying to get this organized. And then these are all my trays. I'm going to sell a lot of these, but like these are trays that are really good when we do like a retreat and we have things, small things to put on it because it's got, they're old school trays, but they've got little segments in there so you can put small items. And then this is all my rolls. I have 2 of those. That's a little one, and then I have a great big one. That one I think I need to take home and put at the house. But this was in my office as well, and it is fantastic for storage. So I had Dave move it in here just to get it out of the way. So that's going to stay there. But yeah, it's looking really good. Oh, and he put new lights up there and this funky new light, which if you need like work lighting, this is cool looking. And I don't think you can tell, but each one of those angles. So like if you need more light facing that wall or this wall, you can move them. Brilliant. They put that in for me last night. I was excited. So we have, what we're doing is, today is half price day. We've sold a lot, but we still have some kind of big items. And all that glassware, like, I don't even know if anybody bought it. But I think we're going to do half price today, and then I'm going to do a couple of days next week, Friday and Saturday, maybe Thursday too, and do half price days all those days to clear out as much as we can. And then we'll see where we're at, and possibly same place, the auction house. If we have a lot, we may just have them do the rest for us. So I don't know, that would be kind of fun. I haven't done that before. So you're just going to walk with me through here. Good morning, Mrs. Smith. Her name really isn't Mrs. Smith, but that's what we named her. I don't know who it is. Actually, let me back up. So let me just say something about this lady. I thought at first, I hadn't really ever looked very close at it. And at first glance, I'm like, oh, she's got like a riding crop or something in her hand. No, what she has is a purse. Now, that is interesting to me. And I wonder, look into her eyes. Like, what's her story? And what was that purse for? I don't know, but I could make up a really good Mrs. Smith story. I'm hoping that this sofa goes today. We've had a lot of inquiries about it. And the biggest thing, it's only 6 foot long, but the biggest thing is that it is fitting into the spaces that these people wanted. And so we shall see. This I found, this is chocked full of vintage linens. And I had so much fun yesterday at one of the gals. And that's all the doilies I've got left. Wow. Mom and daughter came and they were styling for a wedding, and that was so much fun. I got to help put things together and found some things that I didn't necessarily have out, but sold her, so that was really fun. But I'm going to go relax. See, now it looks really empty over here with all my stuff gone, but all right. I will talk to you later. We'll see how it goes. Ciao. Well, it's been a weekend. Dave is behind the camera, the man behind the camera. So I realized I didn't do a recap while we were still there. So Dave will talk behind the scenes, and Ruby will eat her bone, and Zenny will just cuddle with me while we have this conversation. But it was a great weekend. We are going to have another sale next weekend, and we decided just to do half price all weekend. So I really don't have to do anything except show up, right, Dave? Like,
For the most
everything's
part.
done.
Yeah, maybe reorganize a little bit, but I think it's pretty much good.
Yeah. So what was your biggest takeaway from the weekend? Like, what was your best moment, your worst moment?
I don't know, everything went really smooth. I was happy that a lot of the bigger items went. That was nice.
Were you? Because you had to load them up.
It means it was the last time I had to load them up.
Oh, that's true.
So therefore they bring me joy, because they're gone now.
Dave did a happy dance and was making sure that my mom and I knew that he sold the washer and dryer that we had removed to put new washers and dryers. And he's like, I sold the washer and dryer. It's gone. Which freed up so much space. That was awesome.
They are big and they are heavy.
There, look, listen to her. Listen, everybody be quiet for a minute. Is that good? Is that delicious?
She's like, don't bother me.
Do you want to say hi? Do you want to say hi?
No. She's like, I'm working on a ball.
Nope, I'm busy.
You should probably give a big shout out to Big Eric for coming over and getting some muscle on that washer. Don't say his last name. He doesn't like that.
So I have a couple observations and a couple of thank yous. So the first one goes to Eric it was weird. Somebody bought the washer and dryer, and like Superman, all of a sudden, Eric's truck showed up.
I called him.
I did not know this. And all of a sudden, the truck shows up, and big boy Eric, I go, hey, your timing couldn't be better. Mom, she was such a trooper. First of all, she had to be on the sales side with you.
which is a benefit.
Well, here's the benefit. Mom is the stylist of all time. Dave is the, I can calculate Rain Man like monies, so Mom doesn't have to do it because she hates it. But I'm telling you, Mom was like restyling everything like every 10 minutes. It was amazing.
She was very happy to just keep doing that.
And she's like, okay, well, what's your wall look like? Today she was working with a friend of ours that had a wall, and she's like, how long's your wall? They basically styled her whole living room together while Mom just has a gift of that. And I was telling her, like, we are very much kindred spirits. Like, that's where I learned it. I always knew it, but it was really fun to work with her, so hopefully we get to do more of it. You have just such an ability to be like, I can run these numbers in my head. I remember from 4 years ago how much we paid for a sofa or whatever, and just be able to negotiate. I'd be like, I don't even know what we spent on this. The other big aha moment I had is I really miss being around people. Like, I enjoy being around people, learning about them. We met some really cool people that, you know, started a business because they had cancer and needed to pay for their cancer treatments. I met people who had, you know, met new siblings that they didn't know they had, lost, you know, people in their life. And it's just kind of cool to hear people's stories and get to know them and kind of connect. So that was fun.
It's the camaraderie of, I don't know, sharing the same thing.
Right. And I think when we were doing the venue hard and you were, you know, kind of, you and I were always there for events. Like, you and I really connected with the couples, the people that were at the events, and like, you never forget those people. It's kind of cool.
No.
So next week I'll be back at it. Are you gonna come and show up, or is it? He told me it's Super Bowl weekend and he needs to prepare for it.
All the rest of this week, starting tomorrow. 7-day countdown.
7 day. You gotta get ready for it. So
every day.
Well, thank you guys for all tuning in and for following us on this week-long journey. We really appreciate it. And I'm gonna finally finish this glass of wine that Dave poured me. So thank you very much. Thank you, Dave.
Thank you, baby. You did a great job.
Thanks.
Good night,
Bye-bye.
everyone. Bye-bye.